For those that are out there that maybe they voted for Trump because they just thought Kamala Harris was a horrible option and they're not necessarily down with everything, or they're very uncomfortable by what they say on TV with ICE. The first thing that we need to do when we're engaging with those people is acknowledge that, yeah, we don't want this. It's not like we're all super happy that ICE is having to go into Minneapolis and get into all these altercations with U.S. citizens, with illegals. But it's important to understand that whatever you see on the news first, you need to view it with a certain degree of skepticism. And I'll give you 3 examples. The whole thing with Renee Good, right? It was, oh my gosh, she was just a mom dropping her kid off at school and she was just trying to leave and they shot her. And then all the videos came out and what did we find out? Okay, no, she was not just a mom that had dropped off her kid. She was there with her wife. She was protesting. They were actively trying to obstruct. When she was told to stop her car and get out of the vehicle, instead of doing that, she sped up and hit an officer at the same time that her wife was shouting, "Go drive, baby, drive," right? Hit the officers. So the officer, who, by the way, I think it was 6 months prior, had been hit and drugged by a car of someone else trying to get away, trying to flee the scene. He got drugged. So what did he do? He had a firearm out and he shot. And Renee Good was killed in the process. But according to the left, from the very beginning, the left's narrative was what? Oh my gosh, they shot this poor mother in cold blood. See, this is the problem. This is what happens when you escalate this. This is what happens when you send all these ICE agents in and they end up hurting people. But that's not what happened. And now we know that's not what happened, right? There's overwhelming evidence to show that's not what happened. She hit him with her car and he defended himself. Did anybody on the left who was going out there and saying this, did anybody on the left come back later and say, oh, okay, we retract our statement. We didn't realize that's what happened. We didn't realize this was the ICE officer's previous experience with getting hit by cars. We didn't realize any of that. Okay, we don't like that this happened, but we have a little bit more. No, they didn't say any of that. Why? It wasn't useful to the narrative. It wasn't useful to the narrative.